Hi friends, and welcome back to Decorate Your Life. This is Sandy Nagel for Graphic 45. So today I want to share with you my last design team package for Graphic 45. That's right. Come May, I have completed my 2 years term with Graphic 45, and then I have to sit out a year before reapplying as a design team member. And so I tell you, I was so surprised when my husband brought in this big box from Graphic 45. I honestly was not expecting it. I wasn't expecting anything because I had communicated to Graphic 45 and Spellbinders that I was going to be out for a while due to my spinal surgery. And so they were both very accommodating. And oh my gosh, when I saw this package, I was like, oh my gosh. And so I'm so very happy to show you these new staple items that they've come out with, plus brand spanking new paper pads that they have. And oh my gosh, I can't wait to start crafting once again. It's not going to be for a few weeks more because I am under certain physical restrictions. And if you want to wait till the very end of the video, I can give you my post-up update. And so, but first, let's go ahead and check out these wonderful Graphic 45 goodies. And so let's see, I had already started opening some of these simply because of the glare that I get from my overhead lamps. But let's go ahead and do the best with what we have right now. So I love traveler's notebooks. As y'all know, oh gosh, I have a gazillion of them, and I think I just hoard them because they're so pretty to look at. But I have enough traveler's notebooks to last me for a lifetime, maybe two. But anywho, I love working with traveler's notebooks. And you know what? I was thinking the other day, I can very well use these not only as note-taking or, I can't talk calendars, but I can also use these as mini albums, And so anyways, the staple items that I'm going to show you from Graphic 45, they're in black. They came out with a new shade of black. And so these are also available in the craft colors. And so let's take a look at the traveler's notebook. I have already taken it off of the packaging because, there was just so much glare. And so these are the dimensions. Alrighty, and let me go ahead and open this up for you. This is what it looks like. Here is the closing and so forth. And let me just open it up for you. And as you can see, the Graphic 45 Traveler's Notebooks comes with the pockets in the front and in the back cover, and it also comes with the 3 inserts, and the 3 inserts are also available to you as a standalone item. When you go through if you're using it as a regular Traveler's Notebook and you go through all your inserts, you can always get more that fit from Graphic 45 that fit their traveler's notebook size exactly. Okay, and so we have the one insert that has the regular plain paper, and over here too I want to show you that every insert has pockets in the front and in the back covers. Your second insert is going to be the ones with the lines, and here's a pocket there, and here is another pocket here. And your third insert is the one with the grid papers, and here's a pocket, and here's another pocket. And I just love all the staple items from Graphic 45 because you know what? They do all the hard work for me. And so, yeah, I can't wait to work with this. So let me show you another item that is new to the Graphic 45 arsenal, and it's these Rose Bouquet collection. Hopefully you'll be able to see it better. Anyways, let me just take one out and show it to you like so. How about that? Is that better? I think so. And so they've come out with their black roses. There we go, with the black roses, so that you can use these along with your vintage scrapbooking and so forth. So I'm so happy that they sent these to me, because it's not everybody that makes them in these colors. And as a matter of fact, I can tell you, I haven't seen anybody else make them in these colors. I could be mistaken, but excuse me. And so, as y'all know, Graphic 45 does carry the ATC box and the ATC tag and pocket album, and now they're also available in black. And of course, this shade of black is a real rich dark black that complements very well with their papers and their vintage papers and so forth. So I just love the shade of black that they've chosen. And as you can see, I'm holding it right here up against my hand, so that way you could see how dark and rich this shade of black is. Because as you know, black, grays, whites, they all come in different shades. It's not just one shade. And so I really, really like their choice in this shade of black. Now, here is, for me, the piece de resistance is, as y'all know, I love dies. Oh my gosh. And when I saw that they sent me their brand new dies, I was like, yes! So let's go ahead and take a look at the dies. And so here we have, see, I just want to show you the enormity of these dies, okay? Here's my hand and my arms, okay? So as you can see, the size of this die, here's my hand. This is what you get, alrighty? So these are pretty good sized dies, and you know what I'm fixing to do with these? Well, not anytime soon. Maybe it'll be 2, 3, or 4 more weeks before I can actually get to craft and start cranking the die cutting machine and everything. But I'm thinking that these would be excellent in waterfalls. You know, when you make the mini albums and you do your waterfall tags and everything. So be on the lookout for a video. I'm going to experiment with these first, and if I come up with a really great tutorial on how to use these as waterfalls for your mini albums, I'll go ahead and absolutely will share that with you, not only here on YouTube, but throughout my social media and in my blog, and of course at the Graphic 45 Facebook page. And if y'all don't know, Graphic 45 does have a Facebook page, and I will do my best to try and remember to leave you with those links in the area underneath this video. So here are some butterflies, and I love the wings. Look at this. I love these wings. And I was thinking, you know, their paper pad steampunk spells, these would be awesome with this. Anyone who does anything steampunk, and even so, you can also use them in shabby chic. Check these out. These are very versatile wings, and of course you get the left and the right wing. So that is amazing. And we have butterflies. We have 1, 2 front looking butterflies in 2 different sizes. And over here, these are the sides. And I do believe that we have a left and a right wing as well over here. So, to me, I'm thinking, you know what? This lends itself for a lot of layering, and I love to layer dies upon dies, making like dimensional cards and layouts. And oh my gosh, it's so exciting to see their brand new dies. And look, I just love these pockets. So anyways, I can't wait to start working with these. And look over here. Look what they did. I love it that, you know how in their, let me go back to the mini album. You know how in their mini albums, they have this very same shape. Alrighty. So I'm thinking you can carry this shape throughout your mini albums. And wow, I just love that. And I already have like half a dozen ideas for this die right here. I love it. I love it. I love it. And look over here, you also get beautiful corner, ornate corner dies, and you get circle dies. And here, oh my gosh, look at this frame. Oh my word, it is absolutely beautiful. And here is another one that is absolutely beautiful. And of course, this die over here, this is to make them policy envelopes. And Oh gosh, I can't wait to start working with these because I'm also thinking about making a policy envelope mini album. You know, having the policy envelope for pages, that is going to be amazing. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And so over here we have another new set of dies. And this one is a larger die, and this is a folder, kind of like a file folder. And again, I'm thinking mini albums, making your pages for mini albums. And over here, we also have words. This one is called a folder and sentiment dies. Hey, I should go ahead and give you the names of these dies. And this one is called policy and decorative dies. And this one is called the pocket and butterfly dies. And you know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and leave you with my affiliate links in the description area right underneath this video. And full disclosure, I do use affiliate links in every single one of my videos and my tutorials, and the price remains the same whether or not you use my links. And I do hope that you do use my links, because you know what? I use those proceeds and the commissions that I make to make other people happy. So these are the staple items under the dies, and they also came out with new stamps. Oh my goodness, look at this. Now, who doesn't love Harlequin stamps? I love this. Now, in the last trade show that they had over at Creativation 2020 in Arizona a couple of months ago, they did send me these, and I did use them in a couple of cards, but I also have some ideas for the 12 by 12 layouts that you can use these on. And I just love these stamps over here. And these stamps are called the Script and Argyle stamps. Here, let me show you the name. That way, in case you want to go ahead and get them right away. See how big they are? Look, these are my hands, and this is the size of the stamp, okay? There, to show that to you. This is how large they are. So it's a pretty good size. Alrighty. And we also have, look at these. Aren't these beautiful? I could just see these in shabby chic projects, and also in traveler's notebooks. You know, when you form your traveler's notebooks and you stamp some of the pages, I could easily use these in my traveler's notebooks. So, and this collection is called the Floral Background Stamps. Alrighty, so let me show that to you. And here is another set of stamps that we have, and these are all words, okay? And some of these words also have the little what would you call it, the filigree designs. Okay, let me see what this is called. Okay, this is called the sentiment stamps, and this is what they look like. And look, see, these are my hands. This is how much you get. So in other words, you're getting a big bang for your buck. Okay, and these are beautiful fonts to use. And look at this one. It's just beautiful, you know, for card making. And even when you want to put some type of sentiment either in your traveler's notebooks, or if you're a planner girl, you know, to stamp on your planners, and even your scrapbooking. And so we have those. And over here, oh look, we have months and days of the week and numbers. And we have the ST, like we want to say the first, the second, the third, the fourth. And the name of these are called the calendar stamps. Okay, and this is what they look like. And again, you get a huge bang for your buck, because you pretty much get everything that you need here for like journaling and planners. So check that out. And I really do like the font that they're using here. So anyhow, these are the stamps, and these are the new dies. And I've shown you the Traveler's Notebooks and their new ATC box and mini album. And so let's move on. And I've shown you the flowers. So let's move on to the collections. Graphic 45 this year has come out with brand spanking new paper collections. And I tell you, with these paper collections, when I laid my eyes on these for the first time, it reminded me of why I fell in love with Graphic 45 in the first place. And this is the absolute truth, and they all know my scrapbooking story. The person who got me into paper crafting was my sister scrapper. Her and Anne from, I believe her channel name is Zanero with an X1. And those two ladies, you know how everything in YouTube is and the algorithms, you start watching one video, then it starts showing you these other videos. And these two ladies, beautiful ladies, presented to me. That's when I first laid my eyes on Graphic 45, and I was just like, wow, I must have it. I have to have it. How do I even begin to learn to scrapbook? So thank you, Ginger. Thank you, Anne. You ladies have absolutely no idea how you turn this gal over here into a scrapbooker, because 4 or 5 years ago I knew nothing about scrapbooking mini albums, much less card making. Okay, so anyhow, yeah, when I saw these papers, I was like, yes, it reminded me that very first instant when I laid my eyes on my very first Graphic 45 mini album that I saw through my Ginger's videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. So let's go ahead and look at this collection over here, and I know it's facing me, it's not facing you. I will go ahead and turn it. And so anyhow, they have the first collection that I'm going to share with you is the Ocean Blue, and the Ocean Blue comes in an 8x8, and it comes in a 12x12, the pattern and solids sheet. And it also comes in the, and I will go ahead and open these up for you and try to go as quickly as I can. And this is the paper pack collection. Okay, so what we also get with this collection is the Graphic 45 journaling and ephemera cards. And here is a picture of the journaling and ephemera cards. And yeah, and you also get to see the dimensions. And this is something relatively new that Graphic 45 is doing. And these are their die cut pieces. And this is the second time, yes, that I see their die cut pieces. And I tell you, I love them. They are so useful because it just the beautiful shapes and the magnificent designs that you get with these. And let me just turn this around to show you the different die cut pieces that you get with the Ocean Blue collection. And let's see, I also want to do a quick flip through of the 8x8 pad. And the 8x8 pad, these papers, the designs are going to be exactly the same in the 12x12 pad, except that, of course, it's on a larger scale. And so let me show these to you. And of course, you also get in the covers, you get some cutouts or some templates that you can use. So the patterns and solids comes in a paper pad like this, and it is a 12x12 dimension. And look at Okay, and so that is the Ocean Blue 12 by 12 patterns and solids. And I've shown you this one already, and I've shown you these already. Now, when you get you the 12 by 12 paper pack, okay, it's going to come like this. And included in the paper pack, you're going to get a sheet of stickers. You get one each of two 6 by 12 cover weight stickers. So let's take a look. And if you hear any talking in the background, that is my husband and my son. They're having a conversation. And so here is one sheet of stickers. Sorry, I'm just going to have to show them to you like this. I know it's sideways, but I'm sorry. Here we go. And here's the other sheet. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. I love, love, love these. Okay, so let me go ahead and put these back. And I'm so excited that they sent this to me. I can't wait to start working with all of this. And here's another brand spanking new collection that Graphic 45 has come out with. And this one, oh my gosh, it is absolutely divine. It is called Fruit and Flora. And oh my gosh, the intensity in the colors and the rich and deep darker colors. Oh, it's everything that made me fall in love with the Graphic 45 paper collections. So let's go ahead and open this up. This is the 8 by 8 paper pad. This is the back cover. Look at that. And as you know, nothing is wasted with our Graphic 45 paper pads. So let me go ahead and show you. Okay, and so this is the 8 by 8 paper pack. Let me see. Okay, I'll show that one later. And over here, I'm going to show you, these are the chipboard pieces. And this is what they look like. Beautiful chipboard pieces. Here, let me show you that one like so. Okay, and once again, we have the die cut assortments, and I am so looking forward to working with these. And these are the designs that you get with the die cut assortments. Let me just hold it up like this for a little bit so you can look at all the designs in there. Okay, and over here we have the ephemera and journaling cards. Let me do that so you can see what the dimensions are. And let me show you the back so you can see the designs that you get with the journaling and ephemera cards. And another thing that I'm going to do for you, you already know what the 12 by 12 paper pack is going to look like. Let me show you the Fruit and Flora patterns and solids. And so that was the patterns and solids. And over here, let me show you. This is the 12 by 12 collection pack, and this is what it looks like. It comes in a package just like this one, and of course the designs are going to be the same as the one that I showed you in the 8 by 8. And you're also going to get the sticker sheets. Here, let me get them out of the pack. There we go. And I'll show you. Look how pretty. Look at the richness of these colors. Are so gorgeous. Oh gosh, I can't wait to see mini albums and cards and even 3D projects that y'all make with these, because these papers are beautiful, And I was telling my husband the other day um, that I'm gonna, once I'm better and everything, I'm gonna start thrifting because you can actually use these patterns to like dress up a lamp that you may get at a thrift store or something. So they're absolutely beautiful. And let me show you this other brand spanking new collection that they've come out with. This one is, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This one is called the Graphic 45 Farmhouse Collection. And let me show you what you get in over here first. Okay, we have the 4x6 and 3x4 journaling and ephemera cards. And let me tilt this in such a way so that you can see it, all the designs that you get here and the dimensions. And we also have the die cut shapes, and it's called die cut assortment. And this is what those designs look like. Absolutely beautiful. And you know what? I really like what they've done here, making die cut shapes available, because I remember when I started scrapbooking, when I started making mini albums, I didn't have a die cutting machine. I didn't have dies. And this is perfect for someone who's just starting out and they're not sure if they're going to stick with it or what, and maybe they just don't have it in their budget to get a die cutting machine just yet. These die cut shapes are perfect for that beginner who's just starting to paper craft and wants to be able to add all these different beautiful shapes that you can when you have a die cutting machine. And this right here are the chipboard pieces. Let me do them like so you can see better. And let me go ahead and show you the 8x8 paper pack. Oh, okay, I've already opened this one. Good. I love this so much. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is the front cover, and and here is the 12x12 farmhouse patterns and solids. And let's go ahead and take a look and see what we get here. We have the 12x12 collection pack. This is what you get when you get the collection pack. And the collection pack is going to have the 2 sticker sheets. And let me get them out of the pack so you can take a better look at this. Look at that. That is so beautiful. I just love these colors. Oh my gosh, I love these colors. Oh my goodness, sorry for the glare. Here, let me do this. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Oh, I can't wait to start crafting again. Look at that. That is so wonderful. Love this. Okay, and there is one more paper pack that they sent me. They have come out with a new DCE, and that's the Designer's Collector's Edition. and I put it right underneath here. And this is the Graphic 45 Safari Adventure. Alrighty, and this is the deluxe collector's edition. Did I say designer collector's edition? I meant to say the deluxe collector's edition. Okay, you can tell my meds are kicking in. Oh, that's right. I had to take a painkiller before I sat down, but a little bit more on that later. Okay, so here are the chipboard pieces that go with that. And we have the sticker sheets. Look at that. It's so intense. I love it. And this would be great for a traveler's notebook. Look at that here. I'm holding it upside down. I got to remember, y'all are upside down the way my screen is right now. Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And here is another one. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just love this leopard print. I love leopard print everything. I love that combination. And so, yeah, this is pretty much, this concludes my last design team package for Graphic 45. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and leave you with the links right underneath this video. And sorry about the glare. And so I was going to discuss how I'm doing. So as you know, as many of you know, I've been suffering from a lot of pain for the past decade or so. And so it got to the point in which I wound up in the ER and everything. And so, long story short, it all had to do with my spine. So I had to have what they call a lumpectomy or lunectomy. I hope I'm saying it right. In which pretty much what they do is they went down to the bottom portion of my spine, and they had to remove the two backbones from my spinal column. Okay, because it was crushing, not my spinal column, for my spine. They had to remove two of the backbones from my spine because it was crushing my spinal column and nerves. And due to that tightness and crushing, it was manifesting at pains in different areas of my body. So what they do is they remove those two bones, and so it opens up more room for your nerves and everything. And so in them going in there and doing so, there was just so much tightening to remove that they cut into what I forget the technical name of it, but it's like a cushion. Our nerves in every single vertebrae has a sac of fluid that cushions your nerves and your spinal column. So they cut into that, and that had to be repaired. And so afterwards I had to remain flat in bed, and that was pretty hard to do. And yeah, and I'm under restriction as far as movements are concerned. When I began walking, I had to use a walker, like those with wheels, and I could only walk for a little bit at a time, at most building my way up to 30 minutes a day. In little spurts here and there. So I was doing that. I still need to wear compression stockings at night because the nerves have to kind of like reteach themselves on stuff. There was a point, there was a couple of weeks in which I wasn't feeling anything on my feet, which is why whenever I was walking with a walker, I was kind of like dragging my feet. I wasn't following a normal gait. So now, a couple of days ago, I was so happy that finally, I told my mom, finally, the message that I was sending from my brain to my feet finally got there, because now I can walk instead of dragging my feet. I can now follow a somewhat of a normal gait. I'm not there 100%, but I'm doing a heck of a lot better than I was doing in the previous weeks. And so I'm also wearing this, oh my gosh, it's so heavy, this back brace that I have to wear while I'm sitting and while I'm walking. And I tell you, this back brace is so heavy, but I understand the reason behind me wearing it. It's to strengthen my core, to strengthen my spine. So, yeah. And I'm still on medications. I try to just do with the over the counter medications, because I know that the hardcore stuff that they give you can be addicting, and I don't want to have to go through any of those problems. But if and when it's necessary, if and when the pain gets to be so much, I do take half of one of those pills, because the pain is so much so that you're literally in tears. Okay, it's that bad. And let's see, a week after surgery, I went to see the surgeons, and they took x-rays of how everything was looking. They were very happy with the results. And so for the next several weeks, I have a lot of rest that I need to do, and just kind of like walk for a little bit, sit down for a little bit. The most that I should be sitting down is like maybe 20-30 minutes. I know that I'm way past that here, but yeah, I'm sitting on a nice comfy chair, but right now it's putting a lot of strain on my back, which is why I'm not able to work at this time, nor am I able to craft at this time. And so in about 3 more weeks, I think 3 or 4 more weeks, I forget, I go back to see the surgeon, and they're going to take another look at my spine. And then hopefully by then I will be clear to start physical therapy. And so, after all of this is said and done, then we go back once again, because I'm going to need another surgery. My spine is really, really messed up. And so, the second surgery that I'll be having is, let's say this is my spine, okay, right here. This is my spine, and they operated in the lower part of it. And so what they got to do now is they have to go back in there and put steel rods kind of like in the middle, and also another set of steel rods on my neck, but right underneath my neck. But that is a discussion that we are going to have later on after I recuperate from this. And the surgeon did say that the time of recuperation, when I'll be 100% from this surgery, will be about a year to a year and a half. And so we'll see how it goes, because this is something that I needed to do. This has been the culprit of all this pain that I've been feeling. And I'm telling you guys, it's been years and years, like about a decade of going to doctors, some doctors telling me that it's fibromyalgia, other doctors telling me that it's something else. And I even had a doctor tell me that the pain was all in my head. Okay, so yeah, whenever you feel something, just go for that second opinion, and and yeah, I'm so glad that we finally found somebody who was able to see exactly what was wrong with me. And it had nothing to do with my liver, it had nothing to do with fibromyalgia. It was actually the nerves and my spinal column. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, it's going to be a while before I can actually sit down and craft and move around. I am under physical restrictions right now. I cannot bend, I cannot twist my body, and I cannot lift anything that's heavier than 2 to 5 pounds. Okay, so I still need assistance with basic things like, taking a shower, like getting dressed, putting socks on, and all that stuff. And my mom and my husband have been an angel, and they've been helping me each and every single day throughout. And I'm glad that I did this. This is not one of those surgeries that you take lightly. You really have to think about what you're going to be going through, and it's not easy. I tell you, it's this type of surgery is just not easy to recuperate from. And you know what, and the doctor was honest with me. There's no guarantees. Okay, there's no guarantees that it will fix everything, but I'm hoping and I'm praying that, you know what, at least I want to be better off in a year from now. I want to be better off than I was 10 years ago when this whole thing started. So, um, my family and I thank you for your continued support and prayers. And yeah, I am so looking forward to going back to crafting. And huge thanks to Graphic 45 for sending me all this stuff. And I will, I will do projects when I am ready to physically do projects, and I will post them on here and throughout my social media and also in my blog. So thank you so very much for your support and your love. And I will see you once again. I don't know when. I do have some pre-recorded videos coming out, and I hope that y'all watch those. And yeah, stay safe, everybody. Bye.